Hello viewers, welcome to Nagaland TV. You are watching NLTV News Now. Here are the top headlines. Tension prevails along Assam-Mizoram border following Monday's violence. Assam CM Himanta Biswa Sharma announces compensation for victims. Indian boxer Lavlina Borgohain advances to the quarterfinals of 69 kg welterweight category in boxing of Tokyo Olympics. Defeats German veteran Nadine Appids. During a 5-day Delhi visit, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi later in the evening. Delhi police initiates probe into Rahul Gandhi's tractor rally to Parliament on Monday, calls it a major security breach. UK High Court declares Indian businessman and fugitive Vijay Mallya bankrupt. Verdict permits banks to pursue his assets worldwide. And now the news in details. Tension escalated along Assam-Mizoram border on Monday as Lailapur area of Kachar district and Mizoram's Kolasip district witnessed violence between police personnel from both the states. At least 5 Assam police personnel were killed in the violent clash. Reportedly, a Mizoram couple was also manhandled in the Kachar while returning to Mizoram. It was not clear which side fired first on Monday as each side blamed the other over the clash.
Battlefield-like scenes on Assam-Mizoram border. 5 Assam cops killed in deadly clashes. Mizoram couple manhandled in Kachar. Police personnel from both sides exchanged fire. Clashes over interstate land dispute. A long-standing interstate border dispute between Assam and Mizoram erupted into fresh violence on Monday. The latest clash was the culmination of tension shimmering between locals of Lailapur village in Assam's Kachar district and neighboring Vairengte village in Mizoram's Kolasip district. During the escalation of the age-old border dispute, at least 5 Assam police personnel were killed in the violent clash. The police personnel killed were SI Swapan Roy and constables Liton Suklabadhya, MH Borbhuya, N. Hussain and S. Borbhuya. 50 policemen were injured, including Nimbalkar Vaibhav Chandrakant, SP of Assam's Kachar district, who sustained a bullet injury in the leg. It was not clear which side fired first on Monday. Each side blamed the other. According to the Assam police officers, miscreants from the Mizo side started pelting stones at government officials at Lailapur town on the Kachar border. But a statement from the Vairengte auto rickshaw stand at around 11:30 am and forcibly crossed the duty post manned by CRPF personnel. But a statement from the Mizoram Home Minister said around 200 Assam armed police led by IGP Assam Police and accompanied by DC Kachar, SP Kachar and DFO Kachar came to Vairengte auto rickshaw stand at around 11:30 am and forcibly crossed the duty post manned by CRPF personnel stationed there and overran a duty post manned by one section of Mizoram police personnel. For the last month, a tense eyeball-to-eyeball situation has prevailed at the Assam-Mizoram border along the Kachar-Kolasip districts, with security personnel of both states deployed at the border. In October 2020, when tensions had risen with the two sides accusing each other of encroaching territory, the center had intervened and paramilitary forces were stationed either side of the border at Lailapur Vairengte on the national highway. News Desk, Nagaland TV.
As we know, tension flared along the Assam-Mizoram border on Monday over an ongoing land dispute between the two states, resulting in violence. With both CMs engaged in a war of words over the recent clashes and the Union Home Minister Amit Shah intervening in the matter, asking the two leaders to find a way out to resolve the dispute. Let us now try and trace back the history of the border dispute between these two states.
Some tension is going on in both Assam, Nagaland and Assam, Mizoram border.
The government of Mizoram strongly condemns
utter lack of failure and incompetence.
The incident that rocked Assam-Mizoram border on Monday is not the first that the border area has witnessed. The dispute between the two states has a long history. This dispute began in the first place back in February 2018. The Mizo Zirlai Paul MZP had built a wooden rest house in a forest which they claimed was meant to provide the farmers a place to rest.
हम भी इधर कहेंगे टेंट बनाएंगे हम ड्यूटी करेंगे
नहीं करेगा भाई नहीं
क्या
होगा
क्या शौक है आपके लिए
वो भी हम लोग का गवर्नमेंट का कोई डिसीजन है ना
They were demolished by the Assam police and forest department officials, saying it was built on Assam territory. The members of MZP had clashed with Assam personnel, who had also trashed a group of Mizoram journalists who had gone to cover the incident.
Keep screaming, I'm media. I think some police didn't even care that I'm a journalist.
The boundary between present-day Assam and Mizoram, 165 km long today, dates back to the colonial era when Mizoram was known as Lushai Hills, a district of Assam. The dispute stems from a notification of 1875 that differentiated the Lushai Hills from the plains of Kachar and another of 1933 that demarcates a boundary between the Lushai Hills and Manipur. Mizoram believes the boundary should be demarcated on the basis of the 1875 notification, which is derived from the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation BFR Act 1873. While Assam government follows the 1933 demarcation, and that was the point of conflict. At present, with the two leaders of both states trading charges on Twitter, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said he has spoken to his Mizoram counterpart Zoramthanga and his police force will maintain peace. While Zoramthanga accused the Assam police for resorting to lathi charge and lobbing tear gas shells, and on the other hand, Assam police claimed that a large number of miscreants from Mizoram were indulging in stone pelting and had attacked the Assam government officials.
unarmed civilians were assaulted by Assam police by lathi charging them and firing tear gas, thereby causing injury to several civilians.
News Desk, Nagaland TV.
Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on Tuesday announced to provide financial assistance of Rs 50 lakh each to families of police personnel who died in clashes at the border with Mizoram yesterday. It was also announced that a financial assistance of Rs 1 lakh each will be given to the injured. At least 5 Assam police personnel were killed in the violent clash along the Assam-Mizoram border on Monday.
যি 5 গৰাকী জোৱানৰ মৃত্যু হ'ল 2 গৰাকী জোৱানৰ পৰিয়াললৈ মই 50 লাখ টকাৰ একোটা আৰ্থিক সাহায্য ঘোষণা কৰিছো আৰু এই 42 জন যিসকল আহত হ'ল তেওঁলোকক আমি 1 লাখ টকাকৈ চৰকাৰৰ পৰা আমি সাহায্য দিম।
Moving on, Indian boxer Lavlina Borgohain advanced to the quarterfinals in her debut Olympic appearance, defeating German veteran Nadine Aptitz on Tuesday. The 23-year-old boxer brought cheer to the country on an otherwise disappointing day at the Tokyo Olympics. The first women boxer from Assam at the Games came up with a commanding display over the experienced German pugilist Nadine Aptitz at the Gongkik area. The Lavlina will face former world champion and 4th seed Chen Nin Chin in the quarterfinals of women's welter on July 30th. She is now just a win away from sealing a medal for India. Now, the medals tally of Tokyo Olympics. United States 9 gold, silver 5, bronze 8, total 22. China with gold 9 medals, 5 silver medals, bronze 7 medals, with total of 21 medals for the country. Japan with a 8 gold medals, 3 silver medals, 5 bronze medals and 16 in total. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is scheduled to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday at 4 p.m. The Trinamool Congress chief, who has been in Delhi since Monday, is also likely to meet Congress President Sonia Gandhi on Wednesday. A TMC leader said that this would be the first proper meeting between Modi and Banerjee after the party returned to power in West Bengal for the third consecutive year. This meeting between Modi and Banerjee is being held at a time when the parliament is rocked by the Pegasus surveillance war issue and the sessions are being adjourned repeatedly. On Tuesday, the Delhi police termed Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's tractor march to Parliament a major security breach and launched an internal inquiry into the matter. The police is also registering a first information report in connection with the tractor march to the Parliament. The inquiry will also look into the failure of the cops to prevent the entry of a tractor in central Delhi without prior permission by the authorities. The former Congress president on July 26 drove a tractor to the Parliament House along with other party MPs and demanded that the 3 contentious farm laws be repealed. Tripura police detained a team of 23 members of election analyst Prashant Kishore, one pack at Hotel Woodland Park in Agratala on Monday. Reportedly, they were being interrogated and have been warned by police not to leave the hotel except for going to the airport to leave the state. The police have not given any official reason for the detention. However, according to Manik Das, Superintendent of Police, West Tripura, the team was in the state for some research-related work results of the RT-PCR test, which will come out today. And after getting the test results and outcome of the probe, a decision will be taken on their release. Earlier, one pack came to the state 4 days ago on a week-long visit for the baseline study of the prospects of TMC. Weightlifter Mirabai Chanu, after winning the silver medal at Tokyo Olympics 2020, Ashwini Vaishnav, Minister for Railways, facilitated Chanu on Monday and announced a reward of ₹2 crore and promotion in the Northeast Frontier Railway. Mirabai Chanu, who returned to India on Monday evening, lifted a total of 202 kgs, 85 kg plus 115 kg in the 49 kg category on Saturday to better Karman Maleshwari's bronze in the 2000 Sydney Olympics. Mrs. Chanu, who is from Manipur earlier, was promoted as an officer of special duty sports in the Northeast Frontier Railway in April 2018. According to latest Union Health Ministry data, India recorded less than 30,000 fresh COVID-19 cases after 132 days. Today, India recorded a total of 29,689 new coronavirus infections that pushed its tally of COVID-19 cases to 3,14,40,951, while the death toll climbed to 4,21,382 and 415 daily fatalities. The active cases comprise 1.27% of the total infections. and the national COVID-19 recovery rate has improved to 97.39%. The daily positivity rate has declined to 1.73%, was recorded at 2.33%. The UK High Court declares Indian fugitive businessman Vijay Mallya bankrupt on July 26. Mallya had reportedly tried appealing against the High Court verdict but was refused permission to do the same. This clears the way for a group of Indian banks led by the State Bank of India to seek a worldwide freezing order to seize Vijay Mallya Indian assets in order to recover debt owned by his own defunct Kingfisher Airlines. Earlier, Mallya fled to the UK and has been fighting on multiple fronts to avoid extradition to India. President Ramnath Kovind on Monday offered tributes to soldiers, including those who laid down their lives in Kargil War in 1999 at Dagar War Memorial in North Kashmir's Baramulla. Kovind was scheduled to visit the War Memorial at Dras in Ladakh to pay homage to personnel of the armed forces killed in the 1999 Kargil War. But bad weather forced cancellation of plans, and he instead paid tribute to the martyrs on the 22nd anniversary of Kargil Vijay Divas at Baramulla. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.